electronics enthusiasts, back by popular demand from our studio in New York. Welcome back to another episode of Cool Electronics Guy, where the electronics are always cool and the guy, he's always cool too, right? Happy Father's Day. Today's Father's Day. We're making a video on Father's Day. And happy summer. The warm weather is finally here. If you live anywhere but New York State, it was 50 degrees yesterday and it's 60 degrees here today. It's freezing outside. But, you know, it's not going to stop me from cracking open a nice cold beer. Today's beer of the day is a rum barrel-aged tiramisu craft lager from the world-famous Jack's Abbey Brewery in Framingham, Massachusetts. This craft beer weighs in at 12% alcohol by volume, which is pretty steep. That's my kind of beer. Jack Abbey is a big name in the craft world. The three owners, they're all brothers. They began this brewery back in 2011. They only brew lagers, and they're all really good. This one is no different. Still a very high quality craft beer, just like their other ones. There's some really nice flavors going on in this one. At the beginning, there's notes of chocolate. They transition into a smooth coffee flavor with a really nice alcohol flavor coming through, obviously at 12%. Jack's Abbey did a fine job crafting this beer, so please check it out. And let us know what you think in the comments below. Alright, now let's get started on the project. Today's project is lucky number 13 in the Arduino Starter Kit. This one's called Touchy Feely Lamp. Yep, that's right. Let that sink in for just a few seconds. What was Arduino thinking when they named this one? I mean, jeez. Arduino says this project takes about 45 minutes to complete and that it's a level 4 out of 5. It builds on projects 1, 2, and 5. So if you haven't already guessed, we're building a simple touch lamp using a capacitive sensor. This project is great because you can use the ideas behind it in so many other applications. You might be wondering what what capacitance is. It's the amount of electrical charge something can hold. You know, you've all heard of capacitors. We've used them in other projects. This project uses a capacitive sensor library by Paul Badger. Gotta give him some credit. The library will check 2 pins on the R3, a send and a receive, sender and receiver, and measure how long it takes for them to be in the same state. The pins, they'll be connected to some aluminum foil, and when you get close to the foil, your body will absorb some of the charge, which it makes it take more time for the pins to be in the same state. So it's a pretty simple, basic project. The components we are going to use today are one red LED, one 220 ohm resistor, one 1 mega ohm resistor, one piece of aluminum foil, and several jumper wires. Alright, well, as you can see, we wired it up. This is a pretty simple project, as you can see. I mean, there's only a few wires on there. All we have to do is put the LED on there. We haven't put that on yet. So that's the first thing in the wire up is we're going to put an LED on the breadboard, which we'll do in a second. The LED cathode goes to ground through a 220 ohm resistor. Arduino digital pins 2 and 4 to the breadboard through a 1 mega ohm resistor. And I'm going to connect a long wire in the same row as pin 2 that goes off the breadboard. In all the other projects, we connected 5 volts to the breadboard. We don't need to do that for this project. The current in the project comes from Arduino digital pin 4. That wire that's going off the breadboard is going to go to a piece of aluminum foil. I'm going to slide over a little bit, and there's our aluminum foil. So we're going to finish this up, put that LED in there, and then we'll start the programming. Alright, The programming for this project is like super simple, as you can see. I think it's the simplest programming we've done yet for any of the Arduino projects. Just a quick run through. Import the capacitive sensor library. That's very important. Then we're going to set up the thresholds. Lines 9 through 11 are the coding for sensing touch, and lines 12 through 16 are for lamp controls. And like I said, the code is pretty basic on this project. We're going to upload that to the R3 and run the project. Alright, well, we've got the programming all complete. Make sure you open up the serial monitor to see what the sensor values are when you touch it. Try squeezing the wire harder and softer. Now that you have a range of values, you can go back into your code and adjust the threshold to a value higher than the sensor's value when not touched, but less when touched. Reload the code and then test it again. We did ours. You can see it's working pretty good. That's how you calibrate the sensor. I just wanted to say that for the library, our IDE didn't have it built into it, so you're going to see a link on the screen there. That's where you're going to want to go. You're going to want to go to that link and to download that library if you don't have it in there. And then once you load the library up, you'll be set to go. Because when we ran the code, it was telling us the library didn't exist, so we had to go find it, and that's where you find it. So try playing around with different resistors or adding more sensors. Build a cool lamp base, a shade, experiment, have fun. But that wraps up this project. So let us know what you thought of the project in the comments below. Our next project is going to be the 14th in the Arduino Starter Kit, and it's called Tweak the Logo. We're going to use the Arduino to interface with the Arduino logo on our computer and make adjustments to it. So we're going to interface with that. Sounds like another fun project. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our cool electronics projects. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have some great beer and make some cool electronics. Have a good one.